For years, photographers have talked about the return of Sony's legendary compact camera. Now the RX1000 VIII might finally be on the way. It promises high image quality and a pocket-sized body, just what many have been waiting for. The RX100 series isn't just another camera line. It redefined what pocket-sized cameras could do. Since 2012, these compact marvels have been the go-to second camera for pros and a favorite for enthusiasts who want DSLR quality in a much smaller form factor. The RX107, released back in 2019, pushed boundaries with blazing fast autofocus and an impressive zoom range. But that was 6 years ago. In that time, smartphone cameras have leapt forward thanks to computational photography, and most camera makers have shifted their focus to mirrorless systems. Still, Sony has been silent, not because they've abandoned the RX line, but as insiders suggest, because they're rethinking what it should be in today's photography. Speculation has been swirling across forums and social media. Is Sony developing a revolutionary new sensor? Will they fix the narrow aperture at the telephoto end? Could we see Alpha Series AI autofocus in a pocket-sized body? The RX108 might not just be a refresh, it could be a reinvention. Early leaks suggest that the RX108 will likely retain the familiar 20.1 MP1-inch CMOS sensor, but with a twist. A completely redesigned sensor structure and Sony's latest Bions XR processor, delivering up to 2 stops better low light performance. The lens is expected to remain a 24-800 mm f/2.8 and while some hoped for a constant aperture, engineering constraints mean that such a design would likely compromise size or image quality. That said, the new optical design promises better corner sharpness and reduced chromatic aberration. Where things really get exciting is video. The RX108 is rumored to support 4K at 60 FPS, a major leap from the 7H 30 FPS. Even more impressive, it may shoot full HD at 240 FPS, perfect for ultra slow motion footage. Add Sony's active stabilization, a blend of optical and electronic tech, and you've got gimbal-like smoothness in your pocket. Imagine you're a travel vlogger in Iceland. Your main rig is too bulky to hike with, so you pull the RX198 from your jacket, flip the screen, and capture stunning 4K footage of a geyser erupting with perfect exposure and buttery stabilization. That's the promise. Connectivity is getting a much-needed upgrade too. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and USB-C with charging support. This brings the RX line into modern workflows, making footage transfer on the go more convenient. The ISO range stays at 112,800, but noise handling is said to be vastly improved. Street photographers rejoice. You'll finally get clean, low-light shots, no full-frame rig required. Battery life, long a pain point for compact cameras, may also get a 30% boost thanks to a more efficient power management system. All signs point to practical enhancements, better processing, improved video, and smoother usability, not just flashy specs. But big questions remain. Will Sony bring its new color science from the Alpha line? Will we finally see a built-in ND filter? Has the clunky menu system been redesigned? And perhaps most importantly, will it be worth it? Analysts expect a price around $1,300.00, roughly $100.00 more than its predecessor, placing it firmly in premium territory. But for creators who need a reliable, pro-quality camera that fits in a jacket pocket, it might be a smart investment. A mid-2025 launch is anticipated, possibly timed with a major photography trade show. If that's true, the RX108 could land in photographers' hands by Q4 2025. As smartphones continue to dominate casual photography, Sony's continued commitment to the RX line is a bold bet on the value of dedicated image quality and creative control. So will the RX108 reclaim the compact camera crown, or is it arriving too late? Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this your next camera, or are you waiting to see how it performs in the real world? Now imagine if one of the world's most legendary lens makers decided to build a full camera system. Zeiss, renowned for crafting some of the finest glass in photography, is rumored to be making a bold return. But this time, it's not just about optics. It's about a complete camera that could shake up the industry. Introducing the Zeiss ZX2, a mysterious new camera quietly stirring excitement and potentially setting the stage for one of the most unexpected comebacks in photography. To understand the buzz around the ZX2, you need to know Zeiss's legacy. This isn't a newcomer to photography. Zeiss has been shaping optics since the 1000, 800S, with lenses used in everything from Carl Zeiss microscopes to NASA missions, and even Leica's most iconic glass. In 2018, Zeiss surprised the industry with the ZX1, a unique camera with a full-frame sensor, fixed 35mm f/2 lens, and even Adobe Lightroom built right in. While it remained niche, it proved that Zeiss wasn't just about lenses. They had vision, and now in 2025, rumors suggest the ZX2 won't just continue that vision, but reimagine it entirely. What makes the ZX2 different? It's said to be more refined, more focused, and better aligned with the needs of today's intentional creators. In a market flooded with feature-packed cameras from Sony, Canon, Nikon, and Fujifilm, the ZX2 aims to offer something rare, a camera designed from the lens outward, built around the philosophy of seeing, not just specs. Where Sony pushes innovation, Canon builds trust, and Nikon leans on heritage, Zeiss offers vision. The ZX2 might not aim to be the fastest or most powerful, but it could be the most soulful. It's rumored to deliver legendary image quality, a distraction-free interface, and a minimalist design that puts photography first. Let's talk rumored specs. The ZX2 is expected to feature a full-frame sensor, likely in the 37-45 MP range. It could use a custom CMOS sensor, co-developed with Sony, offering excellent dynamic range and low light performance. Think smooth skin tones, natural shadows, and balanced highlights right out of camera. The lens system may also be a major shift. Unlike the fixed lens ZX1, the ZX2 could feature a modular magnetic mount with swappable Zeiss design primes, offering the precision of a fixed system with the flexibility of interchangeable glass. Autofocus, a weak point in the ZX1, may receive a huge upgrade. Reports suggest real-time AF with human and animal eye detection, possibly powered by Qualcomm or Sony's Bion's XR processor. Imagine locking focus on a face across a crowded street, fast, accurate, and seamless. Video capabilities are just as intriguing. Rumors point to 8K at 30 FPS and 4K at 120 FPS, both in 10-bit color. But instead of chasing specs, Zeiss may opt for a cinematic approach, prioritizing natural, timeless rendering, possibly with color science inspired by Ari's filmic look. Stabilization will likely include a hybrid in-body system with at least 5.5 stops of correction, ideal for handheld shooting in low light or slow shutter speeds. Unlike the ZX1, the ZX2 is expected to ditch built-in editing in favor of a minimalist, clean UI. Think tactile controls, intuitive touchscreen gestures, and no unnecessary fluff. Storage options may include an internal NVMe SSD up to 1 TB, plus UHS-II SD card support. Battery, a custom high-capacity unit rated for over 1,000 shots per charge. Build materials, aerospace-grade aluminum or magnesium alloy with IP54 weather sealing. The design philosophy, a blend of Apple's machining precision and Leica's tactile elegance. As for release timing, whispers suggest a late Q4 2025 unveiling, possibly tied to Photokina or IBC. Expect a price in the 4,000 cents to 5,000 cents range, positioning the ZX2 as a luxury tool for creators who value craftsmanship over spec sheets. What do you think? Does the Zeiss ZX2's minimalist philosophy speak to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more camera breakdowns, legacy stories, and deep dives like this, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned.